What's up, y'all? It's your boy, GoodPromo. We back. I know it's been a couple months since we uploaded something on the channel. My bad. I apologize. I ain't even finna waste y'all time about what I should have been doing or what I plan on doing. We here now, and we gonna keep it rolling. Shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate all y'all. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. We gonna talk about Jim Jones, 50 Cent. It's like every other week or every couple weeks they going back and forth about something, and it's really Jim Jones responding to whatever 50 Cent post about him or says about him. And this week on 50 Cent Instagram, he uploaded a video of Jim Jones and what is to alleged to be his content factory, the IFC. He's goes upstairs. You can see him go up the stairs, and he's kicking in the doors because the doors are locked. It is said that the landlord locked the doors, and he, trying to have some type of restriction going on. Him and Jim got some type of issues. Not sure if it's for like back rent or whatever it is, but 50 Cent uploaded the video. 50 Cent got hold of the video.
You heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off.
It's Jim Jones. You can see it. It ain't no question about it. Jim Jones kicking in the doors. And, it's kind of crazy that 50 Cent can get his hands on footage or stuff like this right away. Jim Jones later responded with a post on his Instagram. Chopping some wood in half and, just basically responding to 50 Cent upload. He tried to get ahead of it and, make light of the situation. But, this is crazy. To me, my opinion is 50 Cent go do the bullying. That's what he do on the gram. That's what he kind of known for, trolling and all that type of stuff. I'm not a big fan of it because he kind of go far with it. I would kind of like to see him uplift people a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, instead of doing this. But that's what I think. As far as Jim Jones, I think Jim Jones, I like what he doing. I applaud what he doing. I like the fact that he got the factory. I like the podcast he got with Mano, Fab, Dave East. I like it. I like the spaces he building for content at his studio, the facility. They got a barbershop. They got a music studio. They got the spaces for podcasting, working out, and all that. But at this point, he need to figure out a way to just buy that building. That's kind of what I thought he had did in the beginning. I thought, he bought this building. It was in his name. He had a mortgage on it or bought it outright or whatever. But that's kind of like what he need to go ahead and do because the landlord ain't, really on his side. Any little thing he do or if he mess up or, whatever, he contacted 50 Cent. He got some type of partnership with 50 Cent, which 50 Cent posted later on his Instagram that he knows the landlord and that the landlord is his partner. Not sure if he's trolling, but he posted a picture with this guy, as you can see here. So, in my opinion, I think Jim Jones need to go ahead and purchase this facility so that way it's his. It's probably expensive. It's in New York. But I think that'd be a great investment. That way he could say it's his and he could really do what he want to do. And he don't have a landlord on his back trying to expose him for any little mishaps he has. So that's my opinion on it. How do y'all feel about 50 Cent trolling, bullying people, his approach to things? And what do y'all think Jim Jones should do, about this whole situation? I feel as though go ahead, buy that whole facility, buy the warehouse. That way it's yours and you don't got to worry about that. Not saying you ain't gonna have to worry about 50 Cent. He gonna troll you about something else. But for this particular situation, man, go ahead, buy it, Jim. That way it's yours. You don't got a landlord. and you ain't going back and forth about that. I guess we could talk about what happened a couple weeks ago on the airplane. And I'm mentioning this because, it's involving 50 Cent people, G Unit, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder. They got into an incident with Ja Rule on the airplane. Pretty sure you've seen it. It's all over social media. TMZ posted it.
Come on, let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake. Old man, suck ass up. Suck it.
On the plane.
They was about to get into a physical altercation on the airplane, and Ja Rule ended up leaving the plane. He got off of the plane, but Ja Rule, he wanted to smoke. He wanted to throw down. I don't think Tony Yayo or Uncle Murder wanted it with Ja Rule. I don't think they can mess with him.
Come on, let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake.
But I don't really like to see these guys getting into interactions like that at their age. These guys are older than me. They should be conducting themselves a little bit better. I know they got beef, and this beef goes back 20, 30 years or whatever, and it's serious beef. But at this point in their life, these guys are professional. The reason they're traveling and they're in the same spot is because that's how they get around to get a lot of their money. They got to get on planes and stuff like that. They don't always be on private planes. So you go run into somebody you got disagreements with, beefs with, but to be fighting and, almost getting into a fight, and it just looks a certain type of way, especially at your big age, man. So I think that was kind of crazy. Prince from Supreme Team, the nephew of Supreme, he has a podcast, pretty dope podcast, got a few episodes out. On a couple of the episodes, he got Supreme's son up there. He was going by the name P2 at one time, but we just gonna call him Supreme's son. And that's actually Prince's cousin, because Prince is Supreme's nephew. So he got a Supreme's son up there, and they kind of talked about the incident a little bit, and he gave his perspective on it. Check out the full interview. Check out his podcast. It's dope. But check out the full interview, and this is kind of what he had to say about it. He said he want to see Ja Rule and Yayo get in the ring. Check this out.
There you go. That's what I would love to do. That Ja Rule, Tony Yayo get in the boxing ring, headgear, no headgear.
No headgear.
Right? And gloves on, though. 3 rounds. Let Shakur Stevenson, Bud Crawford, and hold on for a minute. I would have to find one more person and let them be the judges. And, of course, we get a ref in there. Man, that would be the talk of the town, man. You hear me?
Yeah. Who you got your money on?
It ain't about who I got.
No, I want to know who you got your money on. If you set up the fight, you got to tell me who you got your money on.
First of all, I'm speaking in a far-fetched manner, but this is what crosses my mind when I see stuff like that. When people do things when they know they ain't nobody gonna really touch nobody, because y'all ain't gonna get on that no-fly zone. So what are we doing? Right?
Yeah.
Period.
Ja was just fed up, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not even complaining. I understand Ja.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not really a shit starter type person. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I understand who started. I can see and tell how it started and who started it.
I don't think that'll never happen. Something dope to put in the air though. But check out Prince podcast. Check out his platform. I like when Supreme Son is up there, because Prince, he been locked up for a long time, but he's well spoken. He's an older guy. You could tell he thinks about what he's saying, and he's very passionate and he's smooth. And then you got Supreme Son, he's younger. He think kind of the opposite, and I think them two together, it brings good contrast, to the topics they be discussing. So definitely check out their podcast and their content. And since I did mention the Ja Rule, Tony Yayo, and Uncle Murder, check out Uncle Murder and Yayo. They got a podcast. They got about 3 episodes in. It's pretty dope. They be doing a lot of arguing back and forth. It's kind of funny the way they go back and forth with each other. The first episode was kind of crazy. I think like in the third episode, they was talking about their boss, the guy who I guess pays them or put their show together. And they kept talking about having a boss, my boss. And it just showed me that mine set of them two individuals. Like, they just like having boss. You know, the 50 Cent, of course, is they boss. And then the way you see them talking about, they're like, who our boss is? You don't even know our boss name. Our boss, they just kept saying that. And it was just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. You know, I work a job. I got a boss, got a supervisor, but I'm never saying that or calling them my boss and stuff like that. So
shout to 50, shout to Logan.
It's the unit.
Shout to, who's our boss? You don't even know our boss. What's
I know Logan.
What's our boss?
Shout out to Logan. It's Logan.
He's
Logan,
an idiot.
Logan from the back.
He's an idiot.
No, use the idiot.
You know what?
Logan,
Hold on.
No, it's Logan.
You know what I'm gonna tell you, an idiot? Our boss' first name is Colin, you dummy.
No, it's Logan. It's Callan? Or
You're a dummy.
Oh, shout out to Callan.
You don't even know his
no,
boss.
You the dummy.
Colin Cowherd is our boss of value.
Shout out to Callan Cowherd.
Idiot.
Did you meet him?
He got a show and don't even do his homework. You don't even meet him. I follow him on the gram.
But
I
you
don't
didn't
have to meet him.
I met Logan. I met the nigga that's talking for him.
Hold on.
Fuck out of here.
Look, he don't even know.
I met the nigga that's talking for the boss.
We'll find out who your next boss. You got 50's our boss, but Colin is our boss. Colin is our boss too.
But shout out to Colin. I ain't meet you yet, big homie.
I don't know. That kind of threw me off, and it was like the first episode, and they kind of mentioned it again in the third episode. But definitely check out their podcast. Like I say, I'm back rolling out videos. I wanted to put a video out. This one is kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to touch on some things that was on my mind. Get y'all opinions on these things. Have you seen the Prince podcast? Have you seen Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder podcast? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about the 50 Cent and Jim Jones back and forth. How do y'all feel about 50 Cent exposing Jim Jones, making him look a certain way? Do y'all think Jim Jones should purchase this facility? Go ahead, get the landlord out the way. That way, this is your property. You could do what you want. You can't really get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like I say, I'm going to have more content coming soon. I'm going to be rolling out stuff. Yo, shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy, Rome Good. I'm on y'all next time. Peace.